Hey, how are you? So what's up? What do you want to talk about? Yo 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 yo. All right, what do you want to talk about? Smuggling. China got caught smuggling weapons parts. Uh, like, what do you mean? Like U.S. weapons parts? I'm assuming into China. You want to talk about wild core? I'll talk about fucking wilderness core and force. My resume is trash. Yeah. I mean, so pretty much everything going on right now is just like fake. You guys get that, right? Like you pretty much have a bunch of you have a large group of people in the United States that are trying to get you guys in a war so that they can fucking pile your bodies into holes without having to do it themselves. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like a contract and hire other people that are just as dumb as you to then run fucking Japanese tractor equipment and dump your fucking bodies into holes because you're all gonna die in such concentrated numbers that they're not gonna be able to fucking like figure out who's who and shit. They're just gonna have to dump you in fucking holes and bury you, right? So to get that, what they have to do is really fuck shit up for everybody. So what they're doing right now is even though they fucking have been leaking fucking IP to China for fucking 3 decades, to China to get manufactured for fucking everything like that you use, and there is no sensitive IP in the United States. It's just all compromised and it's all been shared, wherever it's possible, right? Even though all that shit, they're going to still say that they're still going to run stories about how like China is getting weapons parts, right? You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about like we. I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about me and everybody. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember who asked that question. Richard 250 is very observant with his eyeballs. I mean, the only way to tell people so that they understand what's going on, you know, you gotta like, like you guys understand it's a test, right? Where do the comments go? Where are they going? I don't know. It's sitting on top of a fucking washing machine that I need to move. Not very recently. Yeah, I mean, you you were about to talk about Russia paying the Taliban bounty rewards for killing U.S. troops. Okay, well, Russia's fucking fake, and so is the fucking Taliban, essentially. So, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? Like any story that you hear, I mean, what does it make you think when you hear Russian is paying the Taliban to kill U.S. troops? What does that make you think? Like, where's your first thought in your head go? What's your automatic reaction, and what do you think your neighbor's reaction would be? I'm answering your question by asking these questions. Excuse me, I've got an electrocutify. I didn't get him. He was too fast. Joe, are you there? You should support the troops. You should support the military. I already drank that beer. Why don't you go get another beer? Okay. Joe's thinking about writing a response to his question. Then I asked the question to. I don't know. He might have just like asked a question, just turn off the stream. So I'm gonna go get a beer, and I'll be back. Joe can think about what he wants to say. Oh wait, I don't see the purpose. That's not what I asked, Joe. Fucking, can't you directly answer what I asked? Oh, fuck me. Okay, I thought I had in the future. I got 2 beers. Okay, I'm trying to plan. I'm trying to, change my life to, think a little farther into the future. So I got 2 beers instead of one. All right, what did Joe say? Did Joe answer the question? I mean, why do you give a fuck about bans at this point? Like, you're gonna get everything banned. You don't want my dark. You don't want my. You don't want me to tap straight into my vibe right now. It's very. I'm very frustrated. I'm basically frustrated. I'm frustrated because it's fucking so secretive about everything and never just like just doesn't want to be straight up, and I don't like it. Not having a fucking choice, but very neurotic. It makes me very neurotic. I just want to be like, I just want some like, just a little bit of help. Or if you just take me and get the fuck out of here, that'd be nice too. I'd be like very happy to just get all this fucking planet. Just not exist. Great. No, everything's fine. into like my own personal experience. I just answered Dark's question. Nice try. Nice try, Zopov. I'm not giving you any help. I'm not mad. I'm okay. I'm just processing. I'm doing all right. I'm fine. How are you guys doing? I'm trying to set up hey, word up, Dark. Good looking out, buddy. I'm all right though. I'm good. The so he's walking around with a Chris Dorner shirt. Did it say "Can't Corner the Dorner" on it, or what? I don't get it. What's afraid of widths? What do you mean? Like you talking about like large women, or what are you? Oh yeah. Wait, what's this here? This is a long ass comment. Let's see. I know it's big. So about all the manufactured racial tensions going on right now, I know it's basically the same what's the end goal of it? South Africa style truth and reconciliation? Okay. Fuck. Oh, so basically, how the fuck did I put this? Okay. I mean, it's almost so the end goal you basically got two things. It's hard to answer your question because you have to basically assume. I mean, there's multiple look at it like what is even the timeline, you know? And so it's hard to it's difficult to answer in that way. Try to start simple. You know, basically right now, what you have with the way that the world is driven on the economic system, right? Like there is no rationality in the world. The world is driven on economics. And so everybody is plugged in and a slave through economics. So all this shit is happening. Everything that's happening, like whether you like it or don't like it, it's all driven by economics. You know, like down to the individual level behavior. And so I don't mean in a rational way. I don't mean like somebody like gives you money and then tells you what to do and you do it. What I'm saying is that by you know where you send money affects the available pool of what people do with their time and think about and choose and all these different things, right? So everything's fucking completely contained by that, right? Like it's all we're pretty much where we're at is the phase where everything's wrapped up economically, Eco- economically, and now the next phase is it. See, here's the thing, right? My personal opinion is that okay, we got to get weird, okay? My personal opinion is that the people that are actually running shit are fucking following a very precise. I'm talking about outside the Tanakh. I'm talking about some kind of either esoteric guidance, or they're being guided personally, and nobody else knows. And that's at like the very top, and they're not actually degenerate. They're like doing the thing that they're supposed to do to cause what's supposed to happen. Okay. Now the people right below them that aren't getting direct communication and shit, they're like in it for personal gain and stuff because they just don't even know what the fuck's going on. So they're like getting fucking mixed up, thinking that shit that's not real is like real. like writing their own stories in their head about what reality is and shit. And then it's like those are just like they think that something else is going to happen than what's going to happen. You know, like they think it's going to be like a totalitarian world state. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to be. They don't know that, but I've I dream of freedom like I've Tiger. I don't think I ever released that whole song, did I? So if you have the whole track, it's probably something else that made it. They probably resampled, which is fine. Probably pretty good. Never. Why would I? Am I going back to Knob Creek? I don't know. I mean, I used to go there just for like working tables and shit. I'm doing less like gun work and stuff now, so Freedom America. Oh, I like that one. That's all. Like we just like recorded that on guitar and shit. Do it. I had too much other shit going on, and then when I had a minute to do it, I was so pissed off. I just couldn't get this up. I couldn't even go up there, and I was like thinking about it. I was like, man, I have some time to write some music, and I was like, nope, fuck it, I'm too pissed off. You don't like it, you can go to hell. With American Nail, you can't miss. Yeah, the kick-ass. That was a fun. That was a fun. That was a lot of fun. I love those guys. A lot. Rain and Chris, if you're watching this, I love you, dudes. Miss you. No, I'm not a leader. That's what you guys think. That's just how it works. No, I'm not a genius. I'm not a genius. I'm trying to teach you guys what you're all going to be heroes and leaders. You need to figure out how to tap in your fucking source. This is what we're gonna do. We are waiting. We are waiting for shit to get aligned and unlocked. In the meantime, what we have to do, because everything. So this is what's going on. Everything's gonna continuously get fucked up, right? So everything's gonna continue to get fucked up. Okay, as this shit gets more fucked up, people are going to start like this whole thing that's going on is a fucking test, right? So if you get like really into it, like it's almost like being in like it's almost like being in I don't know, like a fucking hologram or something. Start like getting really in the hologram, you're like, whoa, 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 that's really threatening. And then you start like fucking ice picking people that are like in the hologram line with you. Then like that's the test. Like you're not supposed to do that. So uh like this is what's going on. So everything's getting ratcheted up, and people are going to be pushed to the point where they're going to be losing their motherfucking minds, and you're just going to see the most. You're going to see the most. I mean, this is going to go all the way, and so you're just it's going to be very uh, moving in a negative way, like in a bad way. You know, it's going to be very like it's going to be very difficult to remain principled, and that's why it's really important to find that right now, like in your life. And I can't do it for you. There's no way. Like and then what's going to happen is that everything's going to shift around, and we're going to get a doorway. That's what I'm fucking waiting on. I have no idea what it's going to look like or anything. The important thing is to realize that like this is not a it's not like a fucking conquest or something. It's not like we're not gonna do anything. basically. It's all internal. It's like an internal process, basically. I mean, there is an external process, but it's just changing the world, or to change the world. We have to change the world, and we have to make it so that there's no power in evil. We're gonna pull it. We're gonna pull a fucking floor out of evil. We're not gonna try to. We're not gonna try to like bayonet evil in the face in both eyes, like all the way through the back of the head, and then find their relative and then get them too. It's not. That's not what's gonna go on. I mean, that will go on. That's not the right thing to do. That's what I'm saying. If you're thinking that way, you're gonna lose. Yeah, yeah. Elfin has the general idea there. So you basically got like a worldly conquest going on right now. It's a worldly conquest. Twig says all it takes for evil to prevail is for good men to do nothing. Yeah, right. But here's the deal. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm assuming that what you're saying is that this is like you're critiquing me, right? And so the it's because I can't really like I don't want to give you bad information, so I can't really flesh out what I want to say. Because it's not here yet. It's not time. The that has come of the world has happened. No, I know. Because everything that's happened has been accomplished by, I mean, obviously through money, but it's happened. It's happened from going with the gut instinct. So you see what I'm saying? Like World War II, the only way they got people to even fight World War II is gut instinct. And same thing with World War One, right? And they had to trick them. People went with their gut instinct, right? Like after being, I mean, it's not really their gut, it's like a fake gut instinct, right? I mean by like you need to avoid that. You need to go with the mind, not the gut, right? You use the mind. You have like absolute resolution of what you're going to do in your acts and why you're going to do it and what the outcome is that you're going for. And then like the foresight and acceptance of like what I wanted to do is so principally founded in my existence that if I fail, it wouldn't matter because I was trying to do the right thing. I was trying to do what was right. And if you fail, it doesn't matter because it's still right. Right? You get what I'm saying? You don't want any kind of muddy water or like you want a very clear differentiation and very purposeful choices and movements, right? You get what I'm saying? That's the goal, right? And in this endeavor that's like about to unfold. Now, I'm trying to read some of your comments here. Right. Yeah. Okay. So Tyler, or I mean, I'm sorry. Twig says it's hard to attain that with so many factions and craziness running around. You're exactly right. Now, what you're describing that we're in because everything's fucking corrupted, right? So like everything is owned, everything. So any energy other than like the mental energy that's going on in your head that nobody else can see or access, corrupt this and then turn you into their tool. So what you have to do for the like revolution, the actual resistance to world government is going to come when you guys like. Okay, I don't want to go on a tangent. Okay, it's going to come when you guys realize that everything's fucking co-opted and it's not free. Like because everything is built off the foundational for the past 100 years, like basically post-industrialization, has been built up from a fucking unsound foundation that's already controlled. You know what I mean? And so that shit goes like for 100 years of fucking like development and growth about how we've developed society all over the world. It's based off of like, they already have a backdoor to build a foundation, like what they started with. So everything that's built on top of it is unsound and controlled. And so the way that you have any kind of righteousness whatsoever is to take what is, you know, and you have to make something that's free and just, like something new, and then not and be uncompromising in the willingness to allow it to be corrupted. You can't do it with just picking up guns and bullets and shit and going fighting, because all that stuff is economically tied in to the system that already exists. You see what I'm saying? So like you go like let's say you were on an internet forum and you're like, we got to fight the world government now. You know, let's say that we're like a year down the road, fucking open warfare is broken out, and you're going to some kind of communicate. You know, there's some kind of all the fucking shit that you get is going to be manufactured from material that was acquired by being imported from a loan, and then the places that make it are going to be under regulatory control, and then the currency that you use, and then you're going to know there's no possible you can't when you fight from a position of corruption, you can't fucking gain anything. It's you're locked down. Do you see what I'm saying? Of like you can't put together, you know, 50,000 people or whatever, you know, however big of a group you want to put together, and then do a bunch of fighting with a bunch of shit that you got loaned by bankers, and then like, oh, and they're like, okay, well, who's your second in command? Because we're going to kill you and put him in charge. Do you see what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? And they're gonna fucking do it. They're gonna fucking kill you. Like, if you won't compromise, if you won't take the silver, you're gonna get the fucking lead, right? That's how it fucking works. Yeah, I know this is fucked up. That all that work that you do when you're making compromises and shit, it's just gonna be stolen away from you. Like, because it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter in the end. Like, it doesn't matter who dies here at all. It doesn't matter what the ideology is, or like how much you want to be a good person or whatever. None of that shit matters. The only thing that's important is like destabilizing and weakening the United States so they can be fucking put in fucking chains for good and can't get back out. Right? Now, it's not what I'm talking about. It's not pacifism at all. If you can't identify that, it's because you're brainwashed. And it's not pacifism, right? Oh, fuck off, SMC. Is the stream cutting out a lot? Fucking YouTube is a bunch of motherfuckers. YouTube are a bunch of motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Do I have a piece of my hat hanging on the ceiling? Yeah, it is. All right. Are we... Okay, I'm waiting for Wi-Fi to fire up. Do back, are we on Wi-Fi yet? Nope. Why the fuck not? Let's see if we can get the Wi-Fi here. They're good? Okay. Get that. No, I'm not playing Garlic until fall. Okay, here we're gonna fire up a new stream. We're gonna do a new stream. Are you in construction? What the fuck does that even mean? All right, hang on.